So yeah, for sure, a topic that should be talked about with scripture backing it up. Otherwise, it's just an opinion, which is funny that you mentioned that because I was just about to back up what we were saying with scripture.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So the main crux of this whole discussion today is dealing with this question: is there life in the womb?
Yeah.
Or is it just a clump of cells? Is it just a bunch of cells that are put there and, it's not life yet until it comes out of the womb? Because that's what some people believe. And we need to remember that God is not only the one who creates life in the womb, but he values life in the womb.
Right.
Scriptures that prove that life is in the womb. I got 3 for you. And there's more, but I just wanted to give you 3. Just as a testimony right here. For you created and this is Psalm 139 right here. Psalm 139, verses 13 through 16. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place. When I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Right? Second verse in Psalm 22. Yet you brought me out of the womb. You made me trust in you, even at my mother's breast. For birth I was cast upon you. From my mother's womb you have been my God. Job 31, did not he who made me in the womb make them? Did not the same one form us both within our mothers? That right there just shows you, and there's more places in scriptures that talk about God creating life in the womb. Yeah. It starts in the womb. It doesn't start outside of the womb.
Yeah, man.
We got to remember that not only Christianity, but the Bible itself supports the notion that there's life in the womb.
Yeah. Paul even said in Galatians 1:15, but when he who had set me apart before I was born and who called me by his grace, and he continues.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
God had plans. He has plans and he has purposes.
Christians in the Bible have been against abortion for a long time now. We need to stop acting like it's a new thing to actually be for abortion as a Christian. That's a new thing.
And that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But that's what happens when you give into the peer pressure that culture presses on us.
Yeah, right.
Society is really good at making us fold.
Yeah, that's for sure. Psalm 127:3, behold, children are a heritage from the Lord, the fruit of the womb, a reward.
Yeah.
The fruit of the womb, a reward.
Yeah.
It's not a burden, man.
Yeah.
It's not an inconvenience. It's a reward.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Saints throughout all history have been against abortion and just leaving babies to die. And we know that because there were saints in the early part of Christianity, even up until now, that were finding babies that were cast to the side, little Roman babies and stuff like that. They were finding them on the roadside, finding them in areas where the mother or the father knew that the baby was going to die. They were finding the babies and adopting them into their families. Look that up into church history. The church don't get no trophies for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't get rewarded for that type of stuff there on this earth. Nobody's going to give them that credit. The fact that they've been doing that. They've been opening up places for kids that are left motherless and fatherless and caring for those that need help raising their kids. The church don't get enough credit for that, man.
And that's all right, though.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I bring this up because we tend to ignore these things.
Yeah.
That the church has been against abortion and been against. It's been for caring for life inside of the womb and outside of the womb, especially outside of the womb. Yeah. So anybody that tells you otherwise, they need to stop tripping. Stop tripping and really look into the history of this.
And know how evil that is.
Yeah.
It's the very spirit behind, really being an antichrist, spirit.
Yeah.
That's when we think in terms of Antichrist, we're talking about something that is not just, how would you say, opposite of what we believe. We're talking about something that's out to undermine what we believe.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And take us away from the truth. So this is no little thing, man. This is an aggressive, evil, wicked idea that one could think that the fruit of the womb is not a reward. It's a burden.
Or a curse.
Or a curse, yeah.
Or an STD. Yo, Planned Parenthood is
Yo,
tripping.
yo.
Pregnancy is an STD. I want to say one more thing when it comes to Christianity and the Bible and God supporting, caring for life in and outside of the womb, is that there was capital punishment that was dished out, given and handed out. If you attacked a pregnant woman and actually killed that fetus, I'll say that, if you killed the fetus that was inside of her, the baby ended up dying, it was capital punishment dished out on you. Why? Because God knows that there's life inside of the womb.
Right.
Life for a life.
Right.
Life for a life. You kill the baby inside of the womb, that life is just as precious as someone's life that's outside of the womb.
I think that happened in New York somewhere, where that was put into question now.
And yeah, not even in the Bible, but like in real life, if let's just say, your wife is pregnant, obviously, you know what I mean? Like your wife is pregnant and somebody comes up and hits her and she ends up losing the baby. Pennsylvania says that person's going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Because even Pennsylvania acknowledges, even if they support abortion, they acknowledge at some point there is life in that womb.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because if you can support it that far, why again,
why not from the gate?
They give in. I know what it is. They're giving in to the changing times and culture.